Hello, well, welcome to episode 81 of the Generally Speaking podcast. Somebody's beating the shit out of Wolseeker right now. No, it's not me. It's not me. I would never do that. No, it's not me. Hello, everybody. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking doing that shit, man. God damn it.
Okay.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Glad we're on the same page. Anyways, yeah, we are back. We're recording this one 2 days
Right
before
on.
release.
Yeah,
I mean, right on track, right on schedule.
Yeah, right on. Cute.
I this weekend it was my father's 53rd birthday, and so I didn't really record anything on Saturday. That's when I went and saw a concert with my dad and my sister. It was fun. And then on
Nice.
Sunday, I was like, okay, I'll record a podcast now. And then I just didn't, lol. So it's okay. We're recording it now. What about you? What have you been up to, Wolseeker?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Here's what I've been up to. I have finally gotten a nuke in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
That's right.
True.
It actually happened.
I don't remember what I was doing. I was playing something on Steam when I get like a message. Ba-ding! And I'm like, what is this? And I check, and it's Wolseeker sending me video proof of himself getting a nuke.
That's right. Video footage.
In the latest Call of Duty. What, Black Ops 7, right?
Black Ops 7.
I was like, what's he doing here? And then you send like the message because I like start watching the video before you had sent like I finally got like a nuke. And I was like, oh damn, okay.
Did it.
Like holy shit, whatever build you were using, you were mowing people down with whatever that gun was. It looked like it was easy, but I mean it is Call of Duty. You can die very fast, so yeah.
Yeah, that's, okay, so to get a nuke in Call of Duty, it needs to be 30 gun kills in a single life.
Yeah, without dying.
Now, that includes, like, kill streak weapons, which you saw me in the footage. I was using some of those.
Okay.
But, like, even with all of that, what I was using, I still kept, like, dying. Like, you know. Because players... Just like, teammates, enemies, it's just like, they don't make no sense.
They're unpredictable, yeah.
They're unpredictable. You think your teammates have like one side of the map, but then like one enemy is like on their side, just like walking around.
That's me. That's me when I play like any fucking shooter game. I'm just gonna go see what's going on over there. And I just start waltzing over. Whether that be Call of Duty or like Battlefield or something, I'm I don't know how to play those games. I just kind of do my own thing and get killed for it. So yeah, unpredictable is right.
I mean, so listen.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
This has been This has been a journey that spanned across a few of those games. Okay.
Took a while. Was there like an achievement or something you get for getting a nuke? Do you get like an in-game banner or something?
You get a calling card.
You get a calling card, okay.
Okay, so I could have, if we go back like a couple of games, like one game, 2 games, whatever.
Yeah.
I could have gotten a nuke in Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah?
I was just like playing like on Rust, and I was just doing whatever, and then I noticed at the bottom, like I was at like, I don't know, like 25 kills, and I was like, oh wait, maybe it could happen. But then of course like the adrenaline goes in, like spikes up, and my hand started shaking, and I fumbled it.
No.
Yeah, and then recently playing Black Ops 7, it started to occur to me like, oh, I'm starting to get like 25, 26 kills in like a life. Maybe I can do this. So I just kept pushing for it, and it happened. It actually fucking happened.
Hell yeah, bro. That's a gamer moment right there. Xbox, record that.
Xbox, thank you for recording that. Thank you.
Boom, thank you. Yeah, I am not that good at shooters. I used to play Call of Duty on my PlayStation a lot when I was way younger. I would play like Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 3 even. I think I also had like Modern Warfare 3 or something like that. I would play a lot of Call of Duty games, but on like, PS3 and PS4. I think Black Ops 4 maybe the last one that I bought for a console. I bought that one on my PS4. Didn't really play it that much. So I used to enjoy playing shooters by myself. I didn't mind not having like friends along, but now I just kind of I don't care. I don't know. I don't want to play games like that by my lonesome. I'd rather have friends along. I don't know why. It's just like something that switched in me. Doesn't matter what game it is. It's even like Team Fortress 2. I used to love playing Team Fortress 2. I used to always go on like those like versus Hail servers. There was like one server I would always go on, and I had like friends that I knew on there and stuff. But as of late, I've just been bored, I guess, by those games. But also, I guess at the same time, they do frustrate me more so than just other games. So I usually also just kind of I'm not very good at them. I used to be when I used to play them all the time, and then I just kind of I don't know why. I just don't have the reflexes or something, or the game sense, whatever it is. I'm not. It's what the kids nowadays will call 6-7 skill issue or something. I don't know. I suck ass at at shooters, and so I just tend to not play them unless I'm with friends, because then it's at least a little bit fun, because then I'm with like Wolseeker or someone, and I'm hanging out. The only time I play like Team Fortress 2 nowadays is if there's a major new update. I'll like try out some of the new maps, but also I really like playing the man versus machine mode in there, which, you know, waiting for that MVM update that, you know, Valve announced that they were going to work on about a year ago. They posted on the website, the official Team Fortress website, like, hey, we want to like make an MVM update. You guys make a bunch of content, and we will like pick the best ones that have been like voted for, like maps and things, and then we will make an update. And then it still isn't out yet. I think it's been a year now. Any day now. I feel like it's gonna come out this summer or something. Wolseeker and I agree that it's gotta be soon.
It's actually gonna drop right as soon as we release this episode. So yeah.
Yep. So after you're done listening to this podcast, go and check out the MVM update. We have insider info.
I saw a Reddit post and it said Valve was ready to confirm everything. So yeah.
Valve is ready to confirm everything.
Everything.
They did just release like a trailer for their new, and we haven't talked about it on the podcast because this was like relatively recent and before we started again with the podcast. But about a couple of months ago, when was this? Like November or something last year, September maybe.
Yeah, a few months.
Yeah, Valve like announced that they're working on a bunch of new hardware, including a new VR headset called the Steam Frame, a small PC that's called the Steam Machine that's running on like their operating system, and a controller, a new Steam controller. They used to have one back in the day that wasn't very popular, didn't sell really well, but now they're making a new one, and they just announced the release date of the controller. We don't have a release date or a price yet for the like small PC or the VR headset, which is what I'm waiting for. I want the VR headset more than any of the other stuff. But the controller is going to be about, I think, $99, and it's releasing on May 4th, which is in a week. So it looks okay, but I already have like an Xbox controller. I don't really need that controller. It has a bunch of like extra buttons that I don't need. So it's like great for people who, I guess, want to customize their controller and stuff. But for me, no, thank you. I don't really need it. So
yeah,
it's made for I guess people who want to play with controller on like their TV or something with big picture mode, but I don't really do that often. I usually just play on my PC, and not really playing games that require a mouse. But that this new Steam controller has like these touchpad buttons on the left and right side of the controller that are supposed to be like easier to aim with and whatnot in shooter games and certain games that would require a mouse, because sometimes games be like that. They're like, oh, this is way easier if you just have a mouse. And I know a lot of people. A buddy of ours hates those. He's like, man, what the fuck are these for? These suck. Nobody's gonna use these. But from the little like video that I saw of them using them, they look like they could be good for certain games, especially like they said that, oh, if you want to play Balatro for some reason with the controller, bam, you can do that, you know. So, oh, bark.
Bam.
Yeah, I mostly want the Steam, or was it the Valve frame, or no, I think it was Steam frame, right?
I think it was
headset.
Steam frame.
Yeah, I want that one because I have a VR headset that's called the Oculus Rift S, and it's old now. It's very old. I bought it back when Half-Life Alyx was announced, and I really wanted to play Half-Life Alyx, and I don't like use it that often, but I also don't really love the fact that it's like Oculus is owned by Meta, Facebook, whatever the fuck, and I'm just like, ugh, I feel like every time I put it on, there's some kind of like blink. Okay, we're recording this guy. Here we go. Let's see what they're up to. Like, oh, we can see their room and their surroundings. Fucking, I don't trust Facebook for fucking shit. Fuck them. But yeah, I have those, and I have played a bunch of games. I also I do have an issue with my current room that I'm in, is that it's really small in this apartment that I'm living in, and so I don't really have a lot of space to work with. I did do a stream a couple, like I feel like it's a year ago now. It's been a while. Where I was playing some VR games, and one of them is called Gorn, which is like this oh, dog's about to bark. Keep doing. There it is. Okay, so yeah, the
Monoculus. We were talking about Monoculus from Team Fortress 2.
the Oculus Rift S, it's got like all these cords and whatnot, and it's very let me close the door real quick. My cat just walked in though. My Batman.
Close the door.
My Batman boy.
Hell? We're recording this in an open field.
In an open minefield. Yeah, so the Oculus Rift S has all these like cords and whatnot, while the new Steam frame is supposed to be like completely wireless. You can use it wired, I think, but it's gonna have like this dongle that lets you connect, and this dongle uses like a pretty new technology so that it has a good connection. It's not gonna just like randomly disconnect and whatnot. And I need that because currently where I'm living, I'm in a very small room. And the story I was talking about before the dog started barking is that about a year ago I was streaming this Gorn game, which is like a gladiator style fighting game. You're in VR and you just go through waves of like these gladiators, killing them and moving forth. And I like killed a guy, or I think I knocked down a guy, and then went to go like deliver the finishing blow, but I was so immersed in the game, I banged the shit out of my table and like hurt my finger really bad. I was genuinely scared I broke it, but it's fine now. I don't think it broke. I didn't really go get it checked or anything, but it hurt for a while.
What if it's been broken this entire time?
Just like, yeah, it's been broken. I never went back. I haven't gone back to play just because I'm like afraid that I'm gonna like break something, either myself or my like table or something, while trying to play VR in here. So if I had a bigger room to play it in, I would absolutely play more, because I do like VR stuff. It's really cool. There was one game that I tried about a year or two ago now, which is called Arizona Sunshine. It got like a remastered like upgrade or whatever, and it's a zombie killing game in VR, and it's really fucking cool. And I would like to play more of that, but it's like I said, it's just like it doesn't really work in here. Maybe if I had the Steam frame and I didn't have like the extra cords and stuff to worry about, I could also just use that.
Cords,
Yeah.
12 controllers, 8 cameras.
To 8 cameras. Yeah,
To track your...
cool thing about the Steam frame is that they're gonna have a bunch of cameras in the headset that like help you track everything, so you don't like, I don't know, you don't need anything extra. It's just gonna be this one headset, and it's really cool sounding. I just hope it's not gonna be too expensive, which it fucking probably will.
Probably is.
People are guesstimating that the Steam machine, the little PC, is gonna be over $1,000, and so yeah, the Steam frame thing is probably gonna be around that mark too, around that ballpark.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. I'll try to sell my Oculus Rift S, of course. See if I can't get some money out of that, and then I'm just waiting for this Steam frame to release. There is also actually the thing that that also doesn't help us here in Iceland is that you can't really buy any of Steam's hardware here. I guess the Steam Deck is being sold in like this big electronics store here, but if you try to order straight from Steam or like their websites or whatever, it just says, "Oh, this is not available in your region," and so like we can't order the Steam Deck ourselves. We have to go to this one store that sells it. So
I mean, there was also another computer store that was also selling it.
Okay, but yeah, that's like the only way. We can't just order it. I guess we could also travel and pick it up somewhere abroad
and steal it.
Yeah. That's probably like the way I'll end up getting the Steam frame, honestly, is I'll like, because my no, my friends in Sweden could probably order it for me, and then I can just go pick it up from them or get them to send it to me. Hold on, let me let my cat out because he's being a little rascal. Get out of here.
Much like a mafia, you've got connections. Okay, while he's away, GeneralArse is involved in the mafia. I have proof.
Well, I'm not away. I'm here. I just let the cat out. Hello. Don't tell everybody this.
You hear that? He's trying to bury the truth.
No. Yeah, what did I do? What did I do last week? Was there anything of note that we can talk about? I'm not sure. I finished. I've been playing the game of the year from last year, Clair Obscur Expedition 33, and I finished that on Friday, if I remember correctly. Friday rather than. Yeah, it was definitely Friday. Sorry, because I was at a concert on Saturday. So I finished the main story. Yeah. I still have some like side content stuff to do, but for the most part, I'm done with that game, and I'm gonna be streaming some Red Dead Redemption 2 next on stream. I never finished that game. While Wolseeker has been playing the hit indie game Avowed from a small studio called Obsidian that nobody.
You know, from humble beginnings, kickstarting.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I mean, they're a lot older than that. Jesus.
Oh, they're old. Yeah, I actually finished my first Obsidian game in January of this year. That's Fallout New Vegas, a game that I adore. I really love Fallout New Vegas, but it's just like a game that I had often like started but never finished, and then finally I went through on stream and like played through the entire thing and beat it, and it's beautiful. I love that game. It's really good. I finished all the DLC. Yeah. Did all the DLC, did the full ending and everything, and now I can say I've beat the game, because I used to always tell people, I love that game, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, me too, and then I'm like, yeah, but I haven't finished it though, and it's like, oh, okay.
And they just melt.
Yeah, and they just melt, and I pour water on them, and I go, what a world, what a world. Now I got Red Dead Redemption 2 as a game that I never beat. I started it, got probably like 5 hours into the campaign, and then I stopped playing. I never went back, and that was back when it came out in like 2018, mind you. So it's been a couple years. I've been avoiding spoilers for the most part, but of course, this is the internet that we're on, and there's like so many spoilers everywhere, no matter where I go. So
for everything, just
for everything
in general. You know,
Yeah.
you get
In me?
spoiled the Steam friend, the Steam controller, they just spoiled that.
They spoiled that. I didn't know it was gonna release on the 4th of May. What the heck? They spoiled it. What the flip?
That's fucked up. Why would they do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I got nothing else. I guess this weekend I did buy something, very impulsively, something that I didn't really need, uh, and people are probably gonna be like scratching their heads over this. Well, like, why did I do this? I don't fucking know. Leave me alone. I bought an Xbox 360 for like $90 from some guy here in Iceland who I saw advertise it on Facebook Marketplace.
Thank you, guy.
No, it was like a lady who advertised it, but there was a guy who was like showing it to me when I showed up. The lady was cooking. Their kid was sitting on the couch watching Brainrot on the phone or something. While he was like on all fours, like showing me how the console was working.
What kind of sale?
Stop this. He was on the floor like showing me like the console was working and everything before I bought it. He had a bunch of like computer. It was a sex box. He had a bunch of computer components on like the floor. I think I think he told me he was building some kind of like small computer so he could play stuff on his TV. So yeah, he was a tinkerer, like building stuff, and I don't know jack shit about any of that. I was just like, I'm here for the Xbox. Came with the Xbox 360 and the cord. It's the EU edition of the Xbox 360, and a controller. And when I came home and I plugged it in and it was all working, and then the controller wouldn't turn on because I put the batteries in the wrong way. I was freaking out. I was like, oh fuck, the controller doesn't work, even though I saw it like work at this guy's house. But no, I just had to flip one of the batteries over. I was being stupid. I put both of them in facing the same way. I think it was like plus facing up, both of them, while it's supposed to be plus up and then minus down or something. But silly me. And then and then it also came with 4 games that I guess they were getting rid of. One of them was Ninja Gaiden 2, and then there was Modern Warfare 2, and then there was fucking Rainbow Six Vegas 2, a bunch of sequels, and also a game called Ruse. That's like a strategy war game that I've never heard of in my fucking life. It was all a ruse. But definitely not a game that I would enjoy. I'm not much into strategy games. So I might try it at some point because I have it. I mean, but I'm just like whatever. Yeah. I couldn't get Ninja Gaiden 2 to work for some reason. It kept getting stuck on like I would like start the campaign and then it would be like a little intro screen showing me kind of the lore of what's going on at the start, and then it would just be stuck loading there. But I did play a little bit of the Rainbow Six game. It was my first time ever playing that game. I'm pretty sure, at least. I have played some old Rainbow Six game. I used to play a lot of Rainbow Six Siege back in the day, but Rainbow Six... Wait, no. I have played Rainbow Six Vegas 2 for 30 minutes on PC. Damn. Okay, but this is that was a while ago. That was in 2017. Holy... Okay, but I played it on the Xbox and goddamn, is the control scheme really like messing with me. It's you gotta like hold down the right bumper to bring up like a little menu to swap to the night vision goggles or the infrared goggles, but then you also gotta hold down I think you held down like Y or something on the controller to swap like your guns and your grenades and whatnot. But then it's I don't know. I kept trying to press B to crouch, but that's to throw a grenade, and I blew myself up at least 2 or 3 times doing that. So yeah.
It was funny.
While she was watching me, I was streaming for him, and I just go, "Oh fuck! I threw a grenade," and then it was just like, "You killed your teammates." Like, oops, my bad. I'm sorry.
So rookie mistake.
But I haven't gotten into the reason why I bought an Xbox. First of all, I never owned an Xbox. Iceland is like pretty
Scared of the Xbox.
yeah, just scared of the Xbox. Exactly. Iceland doesn't really, um, you know, advertise the Xbox that much. Holy shit, that was like really weird how I said that. Iceland doesn't advertise the Xbox that much. There you go. Hello?
Were you talking? Something happened. Like what?
Yeah, I'm talking. Sorry, it must have been Discord messing up.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it was just my entire computer. It looks so fucking weird. Oh.
Your computer is blowing up.
Okay. I
So-
didn't hear anything.
Okay. I'll go again. So the Xbox, it's not a really popular console in Iceland. I grew up and knowing everyone in my school usually just had a PlayStation or a PC or both.
Or a Wii. Way back.
Yeah, not really. I don't remember anyone owning any Nintendo consoles in my school when we were in elementary. Do you remember that? Did any of our friends have that? Did you have that?
Okay, so not in this small town.
No. I don't remember that at all. The first time I ever played the Wii U was when we went in Sweden in 2024. Remember, me and you, we played some Wii U stuff at Foxley's, our friend's house, or at her sister's house, to make a wrong thing right.
We wanted to see what all the hype was about the Wii U. It sold like.
And now I gotta
300
buy one of
copies.
Oh, but yeah, I never owned an Xbox. There was a lot of games I always wanted to play on there, like Gears of War and Halo, but now you already have those games on PC anyway, so you're probably thinking, why the fuck did you buy an Xbox 360? Well, here's the deal, okay? Here's the... you might know a small YouTuber by the name of Nakey Jakey. He is a really cool, like, game kind of journalist YouTuber who talks about games and reviews them. Not always stuff that I agree with, like his Last of Us Part 2 review, I still wholeheartedly disagree with. He was very disappointed in the game, but I love that game. I think it's fantastic. And I don't get all the hate that it gets. Like, people despise the game. They think it's like the worst thing ever, but like I said, I really don't agree. Nakey Jakey has made a bunch of other bangers though, and recently he made one about a small indie game from Rockstar, a small indie studio called Table Tennis. Rockstar Table Tennis. I'd never heard of this game ever in my life. It was apparently an Xbox and a Wii exclusive, and he was like talking about the game and how awesome it was, and it sold me on this game. But also at the same time, he also said, I'm gonna be hosting like a tournament that people can play with me in on like the 5th of May. And I was like, I gotta get this. So I bought the console, I bought the game, and I tried it because it just arrived today. In fact, Wolseeker was watching me play a little bit earlier. And boy howdy do I suck at it. This is my first time ever like trying this game. And I guess I have a week to practice before next Tuesday when this tournament is supposed to be. Where's this Nakey Jakey? I'm gonna suck ass, dude. Oh my god, but I don't care. I think I'm gonna.
You can close the gap.
I'm gonna have some fun. Yeah. I won't be here this weekend though, so I won't be able to practice then because this weekend is when I go to London with work. So yeah, I'm going on Friday to Sunday, and I'm gonna be over in the big London apple. You know what I'm saying, lads? It's gonna be a lot of fun, I think. I did look up some fun stores for me to go check out, but I'm also gonna, do the little, because we're very close to Big Ben and everywhere, so I'm gonna do that little walk where I'm just gonna go see the Buckingham Palace and Big Ben and the London Eye and stuff like that. I've never been to London before, mind you, or
And the London
England.
mountains.
So, and the London mountains, yeah. I feel like we should talk about that actually. So, well, I don't remember what game I was playing. Do you remember?
No, I don't.
It was like a game that at least got some randoms joining because there was that. I think it was Simpsons Hit and Run. I think that's what it was. I was playing Simpsons Hit and Run on stream for the first time ever. I'd never played the game, and I got like some guy joining in my chat who I think was from London or something, or not from London, just from England. He was being kind of like rude in chat, but not like overtly. So I just kind of like let it slide. And then some other random guy joins, and I think this guy was from France, and he didn't speak very good. Or maybe he was like Eastern European. I don't remember. I feel like said he was from France though. He spoke very broken English in chat, and he kept like talking about a bunch of weird shit, including like a trip he was going on where he said he was going to London. And he kept saying, I'm going to go see the mountains of London. To which this other chatter kept freaking out and going like, what fucking mountains of London, mate? There's no mountains in London. It was really fucking funny. And I kept kind of like egging the other guy on, like making him go like, yeah, okay, when are you going to go see the mountains? While this other guy was freaking out like, what the fuck is going on? There are no mountains in London. It was really funny.
The London mountains.
The London mountains. It's the stupidest thing ever. I was like, is this guy for real? Like, he probably was translating something that like sounded like mountain, but like he must have meant something else because there are no mountains in London, like at all. It's really fucking funny.
Mountains, towers, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like Big Ben, is that a mountain in France or something? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I wanted to see the mountains.
He goes there, he's gonna be really fucking disappointed. Where the fuck are the mountains?
Where are they?
Oh my god. It's gonna, yeah, I'm excited to go. I do have one fear, and that is that like I love doing British accents. I do them all the time. And like I'm scared I'm just gonna like somebody's gonna be talking to me over there in like a British accent. I'm just gonna start mimicking him. I'm just gonna be like, oh mate, what's going on, love? You wanna pour me a pint of lager, please? And then I'm gonna be like, oh shit, sorry, that's not me. I don't know what that was. I have two personalities.
Yeah. That's what you're gonna default.
I got another personality. He's British. Don't worry about it.
You've got like a deviated voice box, or sometimes you swap over.
Yeah. I don't know if you remember this, Wolseeker, but when we were in elementary school, when we were way younger, I used to always speak English with a British accent. Do you remember that?
A little bit.
Yeah, because I always had like an accent for some reason. I don't know why. And like, I mean, I used to also have the Icelandic accent because Iceland, you know, we do have an accent when we speak English. A lot of Icelandic people do. Mine just, I guess, disappeared because I started learning English at a very young age, living at a farm where like we usually had foreign workers helping out at the farm, and I had to like speak to them. I would usually speak English with them, of course, and that helped me learn. But I also just, you know, watched a lot of TV, whether that was movies or TV shows, and so I picked up on a lot of things, and that's how I started learning English. Before we learned in elementary. But I used to always have like this British accent, and I remember one time when we were in elementary school, we used to have like singing classes, and I think I remember the singing like class teacher asking our class. It was like our entire class, the boys and girls and everyone in this one room, and we were all supposed to just like play our instruments, whatever. And she goes, "All right, who wants to sing?" And nobody was saying anything. And then I think I remember I just like started singing for some reason. I just like let it out, and the teacher was like, "All right, you're gonna do it," and I was like, "Huh?" And then she just forced me to like get on the microphone. And then I don't remember what we were singing, but I kept singing the song with like a British accent, to which like one of the girls in our classes kept fucking laughing her ass off. She could not like do what she was trying to do. I don't remember if she was like also singing or if she was like playing something, but she kept just like losing it because I was singing the song, whatever it was, with a British accent, which the song did not have a British accent at all. Just imagine like an Elvis Presley, "You're not about a hound dog." Like I was doing that. I was just singing a British accent. It was so stupid.
They thought it was funny, so
Yeah. I mean, I think the teacher also kept stopping me and trying to like ask me not to do that, but I couldn't lose the accent. I just had that like stuck on. But now I can, I don't know. I feel like I don't have an accent. There was an American working at my farm once that like I was older then. I had already learned pretty much all my English, and I talk the way I talk now. And I remember, I think he was driving me somewhere, and I think I asked him if I think I just straight out told him like, "Oh, I don't really have an accent." He goes, "Yeah, you do." And I was just like, "Okay." But like, I guess everyone has an accent, but I don't think I have an Icelandic accent. You can't like. Sometimes I guess some things that I say sound Icelandic, but it's mostly gone. I don't even remember what it sounds like. I can't go back to it.
There's no going back.
There's no going back. It's just like I lost it. I don't know. I don't know how to mimic it perfectly. Um, I you speak with a decanter. I don't fucking know.
You are a speaker. Okay, I don't think I ever told you this, but okay, so when I worked at the airport selling electronics,
Yeah.
some Icelandic people would say to me, "Wow, you speak such good Icelandic. Wow." Like, where are you from? They always thought it was like from America.
Yeah.
But okay,
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I haven't told you this, I don't think. But one time I drove to like a grocery store.
Yeah.
And I parked. It was right next to a handicap spot. And a guy who was wheelchair bound, he parked in the handicap spot. He got out of his car. He sees me. He says something to me like in Icelandic. I didn't quite hear him, so I said like, "What?" in Icelandic.
Yeah.
But then his face shifted into like a smile instead of like a concerned face, and he was like, and then he speaks to me in English like, "No worries, man. It's okay. You're cool. It's okay." And then he just leaves.
Oh. Okay.
It was so weird. He spoke
Maybe
to me in Icelandic.
Was he asking you to help him? Do you think?
I think he was probably gonna point something out or something. Like it was, I don't know.
He just like smiles and goes, "Oh, no worries, you're good." And it's just like, what?
It was so weird. Like I didn't hear him. I don't know what he was gonna say or what he said.
If you could go back in time, you would want to like go see what Einstein said on his deathbed. But now you're like, no, I want to go back and see what that guy said to Wolseeker back at the parking lot. What did he say to him? I wonder.
I go to Einstein. I speak to him in German. Like, what did you say? And then he smiles. He speaks to me in English. Like, it's okay.
Oh no, it's okay. It's whatever.
It's okay. It's whatever times.
That visual is really funny. He's like, "Oh, nothing. Oh, I was just talking to myself." Like, "Oh, okay."
It's just my final words. It doesn't matter.
You have to go back in time to like lean in a little closer to hear what the fuck he says.
The formula, it's...
And he died.
He died.
All right, let's start like coming up with theories of like what he could have said on his deathbed. I think he said, Can I get a glass of ice cold chalky milk, please? And the nurse said, what?
And then he died.
And then he died. Like the last thing you say before dying is just like asking for some chocolate milk. That's
Can you
cool.
open the window? Oh.
Can you crack open a window for me? I can't breathe. What? What was that? And he dies. Like, Jesus Christ.
He couldn't breathe.
He couldn't breathe. You should have opened the window, God damn it. In the future, 6-7 is gonna be a really funny number. Huh? What was that? Dies.
What?
What?
Speak up. I have an idea for a new type of battery. What?
What?
I can't.
I finally figured out how to do fucking what is it called? Like not renewable energy, but like the the fucking type of energy that's like impossible because it's like self-sustainable or whatever, you know what I mean? Like the fucking
Like wow.
fuck, what is the word? God damn it. Hey, podcast listeners, type down the word in the comments if you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
If you know what he's talking about, comment now, please.
You know, the way I'm trying to remember is because we played Roblox, remember, and it was like that map where we were tied together and we had to jump up, and we watched like two people jumping up, but they kept like fucking jumping off of each other and kind of like gaining. They were gaining traction.
They were trying to do like a perpetual motion.
Perpetual motion,
you know?
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So that's what Einstein said. I figured out a perpetual motion, and she's like, what? And she dies. That's the last thing. He knew, he had the answers.
He got it all cracked out, but you know, couldn't.
It killed him.
It was the death of him.
Oh no. Yeah. What else we got to talk about, huh? Let's talk about I don't know if I have much to say about it, but I mean, the new face punch game, Sandbox, just released today. And it's got mixed reviews. I noticed that I guess people are pretty unhappy with its state currently. I mean, it did just release, and I guess it's a rough release. But from what I'm seeing, people are saying that the game's unoptimized and unfinished, and has several bugs that just make it unenjoyable, which is like, oh no. And then people are also saying, I'm noticing a lot of reviews say that there's a lot of like AI slop games in there, and it's like, what? And then the only servers you can play right now are dark roleplay, I guess. So, but I mean, it is just the start, so I guess it will probably get better later. But the fact that there's like, I didn't realize that there's gonna be this much AI generated garbage on there. Like, what the hell? It's really weird.
Seems like they let the wrong people get access to this early on.
I guess, yeah. Here's a review from Froggy, who says not recommended. He received this product for free, and he says quick crash on Sandbox in the last few years. Completely ignore the Gmod successor comment. Absolute garbage. Horrible optimization. The trailer even features the game dropping below 30 FPS. The gate keeps the majority of people ever touching this game. Limited time cosmetics released in a developer preview over the course of 2 years that now have individual prices of $100+. What the hell? Okay. Worthless documentation until recently, where apparently it's all absolutely terrible. I don't know what that means. Anyways, maybe he got AI to write this, but he says AI-infested NFT crypto bro community who are 95% of the official Sandbox Discord and Reddit and forum. Literally every single damn day is AI slop vibe coding arguments, and anyone who doesn't specifically want to use AI and art, etc. is treated like garbage. Damn. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, that sounds
sucks.
like the wrong people got access to this.
Yeah, what
the wrong users.
Gary, I saw recently that I guess Gary Newman, who is making this. He wanted this to be kind of like its own engine, and I did see another review from somebody saying that like this is not a good engine, like at all. You should not use this to make your games and whatnot. Just like go to anything else. Even Unity would be better than this or something. That's what I saw, and I was like, damn, that's harsh. Because yeah, it's like using it's an engine they made with kind of the new Source engine, Source 2. But yeah, it seems like they have a lot of kinks to iron out, is what I'll say, because the game did
Got
just
a lot
release.
of shit ahead.
Yeah.
Early access. Our verdict is
Wait a bit.
Yeah, wait for updates.
Yep.
Optimizations. That's our official verdict.
I did hear that like the game is supposedly going to be free in like 2 years time. I don't know how true it is. Apparently that's like something that Gary wants to do with the game. He wants it to be like a free thing because it's I don't know, he just wants it to be like an engine that people can play in and whatnot. And so yeah, I don't know. Who fucking knows? We'll see down the line.
True. We will see.
We will see. Yeah, that's all I really got for today. I guess we can do a shorter podcast today. How do you feel about that, Wolseeker?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Unless you got something to say. He's scared. We gotta stop. I gotta stop. He's freaking out.